Hi guys, back again. It's Profit here, and I'm bringing you the 5 best potentials on under 18-year-olds on FIFA 18. Firstly, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope you can subscribe. I hope you like the video. I hope you have comments. If you think any of these potentials are too high, I want you to say, or if they're too low, and if there's any other players you think should be up here, then just hit me up in the comments and tell me. I also have Twitter and I have a Instagram, which will both be in the description below. Okay, the first player I'm going to do is Angel Gomez. He is from Manchester United. He's only 16 years old, probably be 17 in the actual game. He's only 64 rated at the moment, but he has 89 potential. He's valued at just under $1 million and in just under 10k wages. He's only 5'6". He's got 4-star weak foot, 2-star skills, high-low attacking work rate, and he doesn't have a face. And he also has a £2.8 million release clause. First off, looking at his stats, he's got decent movement. He's got 75-70 pace, which is alright. He's got 82 agility and 90 balance, which is ridiculous, especially because he's only 64 rated. So if he reaches his potential of 89, them stats are going to be 99 definitely. He's got good all-round skill stats, all 65, 66, so that's a good rating for a 64 rated player. He's also got decent finishing, decent short passing. His mentality's on the lower side, but I guess that's because he's young, that will just go up. And power, he's got decent power, but obviously his stats aren't too good because he's only 64 rated, but it's all about that 89 potential. When he reaches that, his stats will be absolutely filthy. He plays cam, can play left wing, can play right wing, and can actually play centre mid, but at 5'6", I don't really see him playing centre mid. More of a cam, or maybe a winger, or like an inside forward, more like a Dele Alli role. But yeah, he's a great player, good player for Road to Glory because he costs under $1 million or around $1 million. So yeah, the fourth player on this list is a Lich. He's 17 years old. He's 6'2", weighs 196 pounds, so he's a big guy. He's 76 overall, 89 potential, which is ridiculous again. He's valued at 11.5 million with 7k wages. He plays for Ajax at the moment, and he starts in the Ajax team at 17. He's right-footed, got 4-star weak foot, which is good for a defender. 2-star skills, medium. He doesn't have a face in. Is a £23.3 million release clause. I think that release clause is, quite high, but 89 potential, he will be one of the best centre-backs in the game, definitely, when he reaches that. So maybe if you're a big club like United where money's not a problem, that's not too expensive to buy a future world-class player. Looking at his stats, he's got good movement for a centre-back, 62, 67. He's got very good header and accuracy, very good defensive stats all round, but the big stat that stands out for me is that 83 strength. 83 strength at 17 and only at 76 rated. That's going to hit high 90s when he hits that potential. He's also got really good shot power, good jumping, so he's got very, very good defensive centre-back stats. I think he starts for Ajax, and so he's definitely, going to be a big player in the future, and I think he'll be a very good player to sign. Number 3 on the list is Ezequiel Barco. He's a left midfielder who plays for Independiente, something like that, and he is 72 rated, which isn't too high, maybe about championship level rating. He's got 90 potential, which is ridiculous. He's 6.5 million, only 8k wages. He's right-footed, so people say he's kind of like the next Messi. I can see why they say it looking at his stats, which I'll tell you in a bit, but right-footed, so I guess you can say he's a right-footed Messi. He's got 3-star weak foot, which is decent, 4-star skills, which is very good, medium. He doesn't have a real face, but he has a £13.8 million release clause. And looking at someone who's got 90 potential, I think that's worth it. I think if you've got that money, you're in there for a long time, playing that career, he's going to be one of the best players. you'll probably struggle to keep hold of him, and he's good enough stats wise to probably get into the team anyway, so I think he would be a good signing. So looking at his stats, straight away we're going to look at his movement, which is unbelievable. He has 90 acceleration, 81 sprint speed, 85 agility and 82 balance. Dark green stats on a 18-year-old with only 72 rated, this is ridiculous. By the time he reaches 85 plus potential, those stats are all going to be in their 90s, even high 90s, possibly 99 acceleration. He's got 79 dribbling, which is ridiculous. That, especially being trained, will just be high 90s, medium to high 90s, which is crazy. He's got good short passing, good ball control. You can tell he's a baller with that much pace and that sort of skill. He's definitely a baller. 67 dribbling, not bad for his rating. That'll definitely go up, so I think he'll be a very good player for sort of a mid-table team, say maybe like a Stoke or something if you're doing Premier League, somewhere where you probably would have to sell him on because he will become one of the best players, but somewhere where he could be on the bench, get into your team within the first season or something like that. But I can definitely see him being one of the best players in the game. Number 2 on this list is Gianluigi Donnarumma for Milan, AC Milan. Now this guy is an absolute animal. He's 82 overall rating, so that's very high already. He's got 94 potential, which is Ronaldo rating, so he is rated to be the best player in the game. He is 6'5" at 18, 198 pounds. He starts in the AC Milan squad. He has 75 appearances for AC Milan since 2015. So over the last 2 years, he's played 75 games, which is, every league game. He is an absolute animal. His value is 28.5 million, 35k wages. 28 million, it's quite a lot of money, but 94 potential, you're talking about hundreds of millions for players like that. He's right-footed, doesn't really matter for a goalkeeper. He's got 3-star weak foot, I guess that's alright. Skill moves don't matter for a goalkeeper. Medium work rate. He doesn't have a face, which I'm quite surprised about. I thought he would have a real face in the game, but he does have a £54.2 million release clause. Now, if you're looking to be a team sort of like Liverpool or someone that really needs that keeper to make their team, spending 50 odd million is a lot, but I would say it's worth it because no one's going to be better than him. He is going to be the best keeper in the game, hands down. So that's up to you guys to make the decision. Tell me if you would sign him or what team you would sign him for in the comments below. Now let's get on to his stats. So we're just going to look at the goalkeeping stats. I don't really think the other stats have much difference for goalkeepers. So looking at his stats, he has 88 diving and 88 reflexes. So straight away, he is one of the best keepers in the game for shot stopping, already at 82 rated. So by the time he gets to 94 potential, which 12 better rating, those stats, I would probably say they're going to be 99. So to have a keeper with 99 is just ridiculous. 78 handling and 78 goalkeeping positioning. So, you're talking about they will be in the high 80s. 72 kicking. Does kicking matter that much? I don't really think so. Maybe a little bit, but I don't know. He's got shots out of the goal, which is good for, stopping shots, but he could get chipped. But again, 6'5" is a lot harder to chip, and he comes for crosses, which is really important in this game because so many people score headers. So many people online I've seen score headers against me. So having a 6'5" keeper that comes out for crosses is very important. I think obviously he's second on the list. I think you guys can guess who's number 1, but he is gonna be the best player in the game or joint best player in the game, so I would definitely suggest you sign him if you're a big team looking to have that goalkeeper throughout the whole career. That's the thing with these players. I think career mode only lasts 10 seasons, so you're looking at someone who's 18, so he's only going to be 28, so he's going to be in his prime for a goalkeeper, maybe even a bit before his prime when you end the game, so it's a no-brainer for me really. Finally, number 1 on the list, I think you guys have guessed, but it's Kylian Mbappe. Now, if you've seen this guy play, he is an animal, and you can see why. He has the potential he has. He looks to be the next player after Messi and Ronaldo, to like in that stature, maybe, you know, definitely with up there with Neymar, especially in the future. On FIFA, he is 83 rated. He has 94 potential again. I don't think anyone will have 95 potential, so he does have the best potential in the game. He's valued at 41.5 million, 31k wages. He's currently on loan at PSG, so you're not going to be able to buy him in the first season. I'm not sure what actually happens with him, whether he goes back to Monaco or he does sign for PSG in the game. I don't know, someone could tell me what actually happens in the comments. I'm not too sure. They have an option to buy him PSG at the end of the season for 180 million, I think, which is just stupid money. He'd be the second most expensive player, and he's only 18 years old. But let's get down to his stats. He's got 87 finishing, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 87 finishing, one of the best finishers in the game at 83 rated, which is still 11 ratings below his potential. He's got 86 dribbling, 87 ball control, 89 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. So all of them stats will probably hit 99 when he gets his potential, because they're so high rated. You're talking about stats that are only, you know, 12 away from being 99 rated, and he's 11 potential ratings away, so he'll hit 99 on them stats easy. He's got 76 header and 78 short passing, 78 agility, 79 reaction, so he's just got high 70 stats, which is just very good. He's only 18 years old. He is the next big thing. I don't know what else I can really say about him, because he is the best player. He's going to be the best player in the world on FIFA. He's got a finesse shot, which is really good for a player like him. He's a striker, but because he's right footed, he does drift out to the left like a Thierry Henry and cut in. He could just finesse that. He's a skilled dribbler and technical dribbler, so he's going to be very hard to get the ball off of running at full speed. He's got very good ball control, and he's specialist in dribbling, so dribbling is definitely his specialist thing. But with 87 finishing, he can just be a clinical striker as well. All I can say is he's going to be the best player in the game. Will he be better than Ronaldo? Maybe, I'm not sure. In real life, I don't think he'll ever will be. I thought Messi and Ronaldo are both miles ahead of anyone they're going to be. Really, I think they're the best ever, but in the game, I think his stats will be better than Ronaldo when he reaches 94, because them stats are gonna be 99. I'm telling you now. If any of you, sim and do a sim and see if he gets 94 potential, send me the pic on Twitter, which will be below, or tag me in it on Instagram. I'd love to see what his rating and stats get to. And yeah, it's been really fun doing this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys will subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, do all that, turn post notifications on. I'll be bringing out another video soon of the best under 21 players, so I'll be doing 19 to 21, so we don't have any overlapping players and don't want to waste your time. While editing this video, guys, I realised that I had live form on. That's why some of the stats I'm saying and some of the overall ratings are different. But what I'm saying is the stats or overall rating that will be in your career mode when you start it. So what I'm saying is correct to the career mode, but it's not correct to the live form, but that will change weekly throughout when the players are actually playing in real life. Sorry for any confusion. Like, share and subscribe. Always plug. Don't stop gaming.